Hello, welcome back to Bible in a Year. It's day 183 and some of you might have worked it out that means that we are now past the halfway mark. So well done, yay! And today in the Old Testament we are in 2 Kings 4 and 5 and 6 and I love there's so much going on in these passages and so many just like little casual miracles. You know, you've got this poisonous stew that Elisha just manages as a miracle. He turns that from being a pot of death in the pot, it says. It sounds like some sort of murder mystery, death in the pot. And that's all made safe. You've got floating axe heads. You've got the final bit we looked at today, the crazy, let's all go into war and oh no, I can't see and now I can. And then, Elisha leads his enemies back into Israel and then they are like, where are we? Into Samaria, sorry. And it's all, a kind of a crazy miracle. There's loads of miracles going on. And there's one that I want us just to focus on a little bit is this whole thing about Naaman and his leprosy, but more than that, like the role of the two servants in that, because servants is one of our identities in Christ. We are not just servants. The Bible tells us clearly we are also friends of God. We are also children of God, but we are also servants. And so, looking at these couple of servants that we've got mentioned in this story, I just thought, could we just draw something out of that and have a little look about what it means to be a good servant of God. And one of the things, first of all, you've got this amazing servant who is in Naaman's house, who would have been taken from her own people into captivity at a time where there wasn't peace between those two nations. And yet, nevertheless, somehow she genuinely seems really concerned for Naaman. And so she's the one that puts things in place so that he can receive his healing. And so there's something there to do with how do we, as servants of Jesus, make sure that our hearts are not being overgrown with bitterness and resentment? How do we make sure that we kind of clear the path to be able to love? And I think one of the things is I think we just have to be aware of any places in our life where it would be possible for resentment and bitterness to grow in, where we could be looking at a situation or someone that's hurt us, and it would be so easy to go, yeah, but you did that to me, and therefore withhold good things. In our heart we hold on to bad things and we're not ready to offer good. And so I think one of the things, it's good for us to get in the habit of practicing forgiveness and freedom from resentment. And then the other thing that we see is in Elisha's servant, who just sees an opportunity, and there's some greed in his heart there, and he's ready just to seize that and to say, all those good things that Elisha refused, I'll have them, I'll take them. And so that's another thing for us, just if we want to be good servants of Jesus, it's having that awareness of our heart, whether it's greed, whether I can say it's resentment, what are the things that might stop us from being fully submitted to him, fully able to serve him well. Let's learn from the servant in Naaman's household and learn from the servant in Elisha's house, and check on our hearts today and bring to God, offer to God anything that might stop us from being his good servants. Have a great day. See you again. Bye.